Friday, 16/14/28 seconds, year 2024, 9th month, 6th day. So, I've been donging with a song called Falling. 'Cause I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling in love with you. Now shall put the tits on. That was with no tits. See? No tits. I'll play some more with no tits. No tits. It's still tender though. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. See that finger right there? The fingernail totally bends down, so there's not a whole lot of meat. Everything has to be adjusted where to hit the fucking. This one's got some meat on it still though, but it's still the finger bends down. It ain't nice and straight like these ones. There's a big difference. So when the brother gets around to it, he's going to be training the other hand to be more proficient. I already played guitar left-handed for a couple years, but that was back a long time ago when the brother didn't have to go work a job. So this one's split, so put a little bit of tape on it. Fucking lost money again last night. I lost a lot of money this week and last week. Trading the foreign exchange currency market. But you know, that's not. It's not loss. It's just a drawdown. It's a drawdown. Drawdown. Big difference between a loss and a drawdown. Nothing is really a loss, it's just a drawdown. It all depends on whether or not one wants to look at the word, and if they see the word impossible, they think it can't be done. But if you put a syllable in between them, it says, I'm possible. Needless to say, the brother put some stuff on Craigslist to sell. Brother just might as well put a fucking piece of tape on this fucking thing. DaVid piece. Until the brother gets around to tearing it apart again and resoldering it again. This time it's going to be a much thorough job, though. A much thorough. Brother's gonna pull the whole fucking switch off the circuit board, and that way the brother can get it reglobulated. So there's some temporal night order permanence right there. So. At the F sharp here. This would be F sharp 4, and then that note right there is also played with the F sharp 4 chord. Oh! It's a 3 note, whereas the first note starts off with a 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 7, 6, 7, 1, 2, 6, 5. to the number. That's part to the number 1 chord, which happens to be also a major chord or a boy chord. It's this one. Must be this one. It's this one. For some reason this thing ain't. Bring it up, so I'm gonna see if this does it. Yeah, this fucker's just not getting tight anymore for some reason. But that's tighter right there, so. However, it's the 4th chord. 4th chord. Starting to figure out, I have a reason to want to memorize the numbers while holding a chord. So this would be the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. So that's a 1 and a 6 right there with the 4th chord. That's 2nd, 3rd string, but it's actually held with the 3rd finger. Oh, that's the bar. It's actually held with the bar. So it's barred like that, and then the 2nd finger holds that 3rd string down. That's a 6 note there. 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. And there's the whole bar chord there. 1, 1, 6. 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 4. 1, 6, 4 is the notes, the arpeggio notes, with the 4th chord. So, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4. So, and these are whole step hammer-ons here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4. No, that's a 6. 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. See that right there? That's a 6, 7 right there. 6. While holding that chord, it's going to be a 6, 7, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. And then this, the bar chord. last note to the melody, which changes this E shape right here. This is the E shape. It's like the E down here, except it's for F sharp now. So just use the same fingering, just slide it up to F sharp position, except it's going to be using different fingerings, but it's still the same thing. So when the melody, it ends on instead of the chord note, ends on one chord, because these two are barred here, and then it lift the pinky off. That's the last note. That note. Whereas there's the chorded notes right there. So altogether, that should be a play around with the Van Halen texture. So one could add those textures to the song. So this here, the changing note, that's a 3 note. So the original chord, 4th chord, has that 4 note there being held with the pinky, which is part to the E chord there. Remove the bar, and there's the E shape there. And that pinky is holding the octave to the 4 on the first finger. Octavators. That was feeling it out. That was the first time I ever felt it out. Brother was thinking, all right, I gotta be able to hit the fret. So just to kind of memorize it, it's gonna be that much every time. So anyway. also the 3-chord. But the 3 note is also, it actually goes to the 1 chord. Because it goes from the 4 to the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. While that 3 note is played, which is an arpeggio note. And could you please come to the front counter? And please come to the front counter. So there, it's a D flat or a C sharp. This is a C sharp with the D shape. There's the regular D shape right there for a D chord. And then just bar it like that, and then there's the 3 note there, and there's the 1 chord. That's called a 6-string maiden chord when it's barred all the way across now. So it's a combination between a major chord and a minor chord. There's the minor 3. However, the 3, 1. That's the major chord from the Star-Spangled Banger. The Star-Spangled Banger. Banger, brother. Banger, I'm telling you. Get Hulk Hogan up here. Brother. Banger. That's the E-way arpeggio all the way up the neck. Sounds like this. that's part to the G chord. No, it's still part to the F. There it is. That's a 3, 3, 4. So while holding the 1 chord. 2, 3, 4. Is the 6. 5, 6, C-sharp key, there it is. So that's the C-sharp key. Brad was playing here where the F-sharp key is at for the blues blocks. man. The brother plays some awesome guitar the last couple of days. Just playing for fucking hours, man. The hand was just feeling quick and just responsive and just, nice. now looking to get back into the rhythm of things. Get back in the rhythm. Get the rhythm going. Fuck all the middleman words. In the, back of, all that shit. Get the rhythm going. Get rhythm. Get rhythm. Looking to get rhythm. Brothers looking to get rhythm. Funky finger. Yesterday the brother was emphasizing a whole lot economy picking. And the hardest part to economy picking is coming back down the string with the economy suite going backwards. Just watching how the thumb functions, that's how one can tell that there's an economy suite going backwards. Going forward, it looks like this. You can hardly see the action. Until it gets more proficient, then it'll be just as relaxed as going up, ascending. So it's down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. It's a constant pressure and relax, because a lot of the times the brother gets so tense when he starts picking the harmonics. that causes the skin to start to tear, or the cuticle on the side of the thumb right there, too much of that. So being able to start training for an upstroke harmonic pinch also. So the brother can hit some heater, heat the hand up. Start off with 1, then go 2, then go 3, then go 4, then 5, then 6, like this. One of these days, this amp blew out. Has to figure out how to replace the one of the modules in there. But the brother can hook the speaker up, use the speaker in it. It's got a tweeter on it too. And hook this Cube 40 up to a 10-inch speaker. It's an 8-ohm 10-inch. And the original speaker to that Cube 40 is brother tore it apart. It was a 8-ohm 8-inch speaker. And now it's hooked up to that car speaker. It's playing out of that car speaker was all painted at Goodwill many years ago. Many fucking years ago. Back in like 2009. I guess the brother could just kind of sit here with one string and get the roll going. Slow it down.
string skipping, just hit notes at random spontaneously.
There's a number one chord position, and then there would be the 3 strings barred right there. Except there's a note there that has to be unbarred. They could actually put 2 fingers there and play it like this. So when those 2 notes are playing, you have to hit the 1. That's going to be the position for the number 1 chord right there. Instead of the bar all the way across, or with the 33 fingers. way the brother can vibrate the shit out of the fucking 3 strings. So it's gonna have to be. All the way up here. So there it is. So that 3rd finger, that gets everything in line, lines the planets up real nice.
So there's another part to the song. Look at that. So look for the numbers and get the melody down. That melody is this. 6 6 5 4 4 3 3 2 2 1 1 7 7 6 6 5 5 4. Play. Get that melody programmed in the get that melody remembered. Fill a tit up with that memory. Fill the mammary glands up with that memory. Fill the mammary glands. Get it pregnant. That way the boob, the breast, you know, the universal breast, the universal energy breast. Repeat it over and over. Then have fun with it. That's going to be a 1 7. And you know it I'm So it's actually a 5 slide down to a 4. 5 5 slide 4 5 5 slide 4 4. So then that's the C sharp key. So go to the C sharp key, locate a 5 chord an octave higher, or a 6 note. Oh, Oh, no fucking wonder. The fucking string was stuck underneath the pickup, which had it hitting a higher note. That's why the brother couldn't locate it. So there it is. 6 5 4 4 3 3 2 2 1 1 7 6 5 5 4 5 5 6 5 5 4 4 3 3 2 2 1 1 7 7 6 6 5 5 4. There it is. 6 5 5 6 5 5 4 4 3 3 2 2 1 1 7 7 6 6 5 5 4. Now just play around with it for a while till the boob gets full, gets to the universal booby energy, gets pregnant enough that the boobs are filled with the mammary glands are filled. Energetic, universally speaking, the universal boob energy, you know, that's the memory. To be able to repeater something, the repeater, you know, like to repetition, to petition over and over and over and over, petition, which is lawfully the word petition is also the word notice. And the legal courts recognize this too. One can write an affidavit. That's all an affidavit is. It's a notice. An affidavit, one can write at the top of the paper, they can write, this is an affidavit of evidence, or one could remove the middleman and say, right at the top, it'll say evidential affidavit. It could also say evidence notice or evidence petition. Doesn't even have to say evidence because it's going to be turned into the evidence file anyway, so the judge already knows it's evidence. Don't have to write evidence on the top of the paper. Just write notice, petition, or affidavit. All three of those words are the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like going out on the street, you know, someone stands on the street corner with they have their file in their hand with their clipboard, and they say, would you like to sign this petition? Well, that petition, as long as it has a minimum 2 signatures on it. Any document that has a minimum 2 signatures on it is an affidavit, or it's a notice, or it's a petition, also known as a Henry repeating rifle, the automatic Henry repeater rifle, because back a long time ago, all the soldiers only had 1 BB to put in their shotgun. 1 bullet, 1 little round little ball. And they had to pack gunpowder down the barrel and stick a stick down the barrel to pack, and they put their little BB, it was a pretty good sized BB. They put it in there, they pack it in there, then the striker would have a flint, and it would be cocked, it was spring loaded, and when he pulled the trigger, the flint was sparked, and it lit off the gunpowder that was now packed, and it would shoot a bullet out. 1 at a time, though. 1 at a time. This is when guns first came out. They could only shoot 1 bullet 1 at a time, and depending on how quick they were, usually they needed at least 30 seconds to a minute to reload. And that's not enough time if there's more than 1 people each that's got a gun coming at you. So, someone named Henry Wow, does that sound like King Henry, who came up with the affidavit, the first lawful affidavit to give to his daughter because he could not keep a son alive? And King Henry VIII also had some personal problems, and he would kill his wives when they couldn't keep the sons alive. He would kill his wives. He went through a bunch of wives, and then he finally figured out this isn't working, and so he decided to put the finishing touches on the affidavit, and that's also known as the first Henry repeating rifle, because it represented automatic power, and it was automatic military power. It was known as the first automatic paper rifle, because that's what those affidavits actually represent. They are a paper weapon, which is a transition from having to shed blood. It transitions from having to shed blood to an information war. Or, information is also evidence. And this is where the sheriff was invented. The sheriff! I never knew that the history of the Henry repeating rifle, known as the affidavit, the automatic weeper, the automatic crier, the automatic fretter. The guitar has frets on it. It's also a Henry repeating rifle. Listen to this. And it can also be shot off as a one-shot. Or a two-shot. It could be a one-shot, a two-shot, a three-shot. It can be as slow as one wants to fire it off, or as fast and automatic as one wants to fire it off. As fast as an AK-47 and quicker. Well, it's probably a tie. It's probably a tie. A fully loaded automatic AK-47 and a heavy metal guitar can probably be shot off at the same automatic Henry repeating rifle affidavit evidence. Notice repetition, court, counterclaim. Information warfare, it's a transition. That's why King Henry came out with the paper affidavit, because his father, who was King Henry VII, and his father and all the rest of the kings were trying to find out and figure out how to keep from having to kill all the slaves off all the time, and to go around killing off other enemies in other countries. That's why the paper affidavit came out. And it is the ultimate transition weapon from having to go out on the battlefield and shed blood. It's known as the bloodless war. Also, information warfare. Or an audit. Here it is. 176. And then there was that melody how to have to repeat that petition again. So, a petition that has a minimum 2 signatures on it is now information warfare. It's also known as the peace war. The peace war. The peaceful war. You know, like the Master Key peace warrant that this brother, through the universal energies with Mother, yes, except Mother just presented ideas, and then this brother wrote it up. In fact, this is a fact right here. Mother never ever read the lane after it was finished. She never ever read the lane. Never ever read it. And the brother didn't recall even offering to let her read it. Although he read a couple sentences to her, and her response was like, "Oh my fucking God." She didn't say that. She was just, and she is hard to impress. That mother right there, hard to impress. When the brother read just 2 sentences to her, she was just floored. Just 2 sentences. She was floored. And then the melody went.
It must have been.
Oh well, at least it's on the recording. That's one of the good things with these smartphone recorders. These things are so valuable because they help with the mammary gland. The mammary gland information. Until such time as these trampled out brain memories that have been dumbed down for generations and generations and generations. Until these memories with these brains and these thoughts in this body start to get that new habit, along with the old habit, that new habit to be able to remember, and to suckle on the mammary glands, the universal mammary glands, you know, the energy, the repeater, the big Peter, you know, like Apostle Paul and Apostle Peter. So the brother's gonna have to, oh, this is an hour-long video. It's time to go to part 2 already. So, until such time as the memory, until such time as that petition is raised up again. See, the petition is the memory has been put on a drawdown right now. It hasn't been lost. The memory hasn't been lost. It's just on a drawdown. And so it just needs to be brought back. It needs to be risen. You know, like Jesus when he rises from the grave. Well, that's actually a story sharing with everyone how that the memory, the universal memory that's trillions of fucking years old, trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions, all that memory can be and shall be risen. That's another interpretation for the Jesus Bible story idea, folks. A petition is also known as a counterclaim, and in music, this is known as counterpoint. Counterpoint. Counterpoint is just two melodies playing at the same time. So there's the court is playing a melody with a chord, and then there's another melody playing, that would be the girls, the affidavit with the melody. So whenever the chord is played with the instrument and then the singer sings, this is called counterpoint. It's also known as harmony, harmony, our money. It ain't your money, it's our money, meaning together. All the money is to be shared equally together. These are universal principles with vibration and frequency. And a counterclaim is also known as a lane. A lane. More so known in the countering round, or the Henry repeating rifle round, or the auditing information evidential warfare round that the sheriff brings forth. It's also known as the lawful lane. And some also refer to this as the paper nuclear weapon. The paper nuclear weapon. You know, like a country that figured out how to put together a new habit to clear some things in the air. Nuclear, like a nuclear naval aircraft carrier. There it is. Look, the memory came back because because the Henry repeating principle was used. The Apostle Peter, the repeater. There are many invisible evidences to get to know with names. Peter, the Peter. Well, I sure like that Peter. I like Peter. Oh, look, Peter has shown up. So it went like this. 176. This is also known as train. Rain. Or Rain with a T. T is also known as the cross. You know, the accountant's cross. Who's the debtor and who's the creditor? Oh, this gets all into the bankruptcy! Society that is the most shunned evidence that there is. The repeater. Ooh, think on these things. Oh, when the repeater spontaneously and automatically, the auto nervous system, the autoimmune system, when it rises automatically, when the dam is removed and the chakras are cleared. Think on these things if one wanna. Falling. With a counterclaim, also known as information warfare, or the repeater, or the counterclaim. The counterclaim to all the assumptive claim. Remember, an assumptive claim is no claim at all. The reason being is because there is no signatures to the claim. The doctor does not have a full disclosure contract. He wasn't honest with the mother or the child when that birth certificate application bond was signed, and when the birth certificate bond was signed. There was no full disclosure. None whatsoever. None. So there is no contract. There is no contract because there has been no full disclosure. And if the doctor would have confessed to the mother what was going on, that the doctor was looking to steal the birth certificate credit and the child's societal status as the creditor, if the doctor would have been forthcoming with the mother in her right mind would have never ever signed the child over. Think on that. Although some mothers might have done it though. Some mothers might have done it. Especially if they were forced into it. You signed a fucking contract or I'm gonna kill you. Oh, Anyway, moving on to part 2.
Pull finger!